The Grand Canyon is a natural wonder that arouses awe for its beauty. However, it also hides an enigma that intrigues us. There is something special about this place, a sense of mystery that makes us question what secrets are hidden within its imposing walls. And we are not the only ones intrigued by this unknown. A discovery could change our perception of this wonder and reveal its deepest secrets. The Grand Canyon has been sacred to various Native American tribes for many centuries. The Havasupai, who have lived there for a long time, see it as a gateway to heaven or hell. For them, heaven is a place of eternal happiness and harmony with nature, while hell is a place of suffering and punishment for the wicked. According to their belief, the souls of the deceased must pass through the canyon to reach their final destination. This place is beyond the physical for these tribes. It is a spiritual place where the past and the present meet. The geological features and breathtaking views of the canyon are central to their beliefs and traditions, shaping their cultural identity. The Grand Canyon is a natural wonder that took millions of years of erosion and geological activity to form. Approximately 5 million years ago, a lake was created by a natural sediment-filled dam in northern Arizona. When the lake drained, the Colorado River began to erode the rock, giving rise to the canyon we know today. Erosion, along with wind and water, has shaped this impressive landscape filled with canyons, ravines, and other unique features. This process has created a place of exceptional beauty and complexity, demonstrating the power of nature in all its splendor. Long before humans were present in the area, our idea of when humans first came to America could be wrong. Footprints found in White Sands National Park suggest that humans could have been here around 23,000 years ago, much earlier than previously thought. This discovery is exciting and could change our perspective on history. Although it is not definitive proof, experts believe that it could indicate that the first humans arrived in the New World much longer ago than we imagined. This find has caused quite a stir in the archaeological community, with some even calling it the Holy Grail of anthropology and archaeology. The footprints found in the White Sands National Park are changing everything. They are the first evidence that humans were in America long before we thought. But the Grand Canyon also has an amazing geological history. Using thermochronology, scientists have discovered that the western and eastern halves of the canyon could have experienced different geological events due to the breakup of the supercontinent Rodinia 700 million years ago. This created the Great Unconformity, a gap in Earth's rock record that has puzzled geologists. However, researchers at the University of Colorado Boulder are hard at work solving this mystery. According to a recent study in the journal Geology, the time lost in the Grand Canyon's geological history may have been caused by earthquakes during the Rodinia rupture. The earthquakes carried rocks and sediment into the ocean, creating the hole we see today. The Grand Canyon is like a history book, allowing us to see secrets hidden for billions of years. Canyon-obsessed explorer G. Kincaid took one last boat ride up the Colorado River before he closed off to visitors. He spotted strange spots in the sediment formation and decided to investigate. He stopped his boat and ventured out on foot, with no clear path. He soon made an amazing discovery: steps carved into the rock that led to a man-made entrance. What was surprising was that the hidden passage was covered in hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt, in the Grand Canyon of all places. Kincaid was in awe, as no one was thought to have been there before. Intrigued, he entered with his flashlight, realizing that the tunnel stretched far into the distance, presenting an unprecedented opportunity for discovery. As he progressed down the passage, Kincaid became more and more surprised. He found intricate carvings, artifacts, and treasures from centuries past. It was as if he had stepped back in time. He discovered an ancient underground city that had been hidden for a long time. Fascinated by this find, he was determined to unravel all the mysteries of it. Joe Rogan recently talked about this on his podcast. Long before anyone knew about the Grand Canyon, there were people who lived right under it. Kincaid had discovered an entire underground city. The main passage was vast, with rooms reaching impressive sizes. But most surprising was the thickness of the walls, an engineering feat that defied his comprehension. He couldn't understand how something like this could have been built. As he continued to explore, Kincaid found barns with shells and seeds, kitchen areas, and a large dining room in the underground city. But the most amazing thing was its design and size. The rooms were huge, some 30 by 40 square feet, with tapering ceilings in the center. And most amazingly, the walls were 3 feet 6 inches thick, defying comprehension at the time it was built. In addition, Kincaid discovered unusual artifacts, such as copper metal tools, a technology that should not have existed in that area at that time in history. Fascinated by his discovery, Kincaid named it the Citadel and asked the Smithsonian for financial and logistical support. Professor S.A. Jordan arrived with a team of 40 scientists and researchers to help with the exploration and excavation. It was soon revealed that the underground city had a planned, symmetrical layout, not just a random set of rooms and tunnels. It was a city with a clear purpose. The Citadel was inhabited by an advanced civilization that lived there for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. They were much more sophisticated than the native tribes in the area. Some scientists believe that they could have come from Egypt or Asia due to advanced artifacts found in the Citadel, which suggests that it was a warrior's barracks. Theories about its origin are intriguing. After their amazing discovery at the Citadel, Kincaid and Professor Jordan sought further support from the Smithsonian Institution to continue their research. However, their request was rejected, and soon after, they both disappeared without a trace. The government intervened and banned access to the area, raising suspicions about possible cover-ups. In addition, in other parts of the world, legends about giant skeletons have sprung up as well, leading to intriguing discoveries in Oklahoma, where skeletons up to 7 or 8 feet tall were found, defying expectations. As with what happened at the Grand Canyon, apparently the Smithsonian was called in to examine these finds. But when it comes to the Smithsonian and unusual discoveries, things often take a strange turn. While some claim the giant skeletons were sent to the Smithsonian for further examination, others say there is no record of this ever happening. Evidence of these giant skeletons is also believed to have been suppressed. In 1909, the Arizona Gazette published a shocking theory that shook the world of archaeology. According to the article, it was possible that the Egyptians had crossed the Pacific Ocean and made their home in the canyons of the Grand Canyon. The evidence found apparently showed that a mysterious cavern that could be from Egypt dated from the time of Ramses. This isn't the kind of news you hear every day, so it's not surprising that the article garnered a lot of attention. Many people were fascinated by the idea that the ancient Egyptians could have traveled to America and set up camp in one of the world's most spectacular natural wonders. However, shortly after this theory spread, it simply disappeared. It was said that none of this had actually happened and the item was nowhere to be found. People all over the world were left confused as to what to believe, which only adds to the theme here. There is something being hidden. All of this points to the ancient Egyptians being an important part of the Grand Canyon's history. But the real evidence has been suppressed by those in charge. Which side of the divide are you on? Do you think there is any truth to the findings? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.